Hello everybody, this is Missy with Missy Evans Crafty Creations, and I'm here with this video for the Mix2Mold from Berea Reese. Been playing with some things here, and I'm going to unmold a few things. Remember, I done this here in the last video, that mushroom and this little mushroom, and I've done some things off camera. I'll show you this bass. Here's what it looks like. And I use this gel food coloring as the colorant for it. And it's not slimy at all. It took to it really well. This is quite hard. And this, I'll show you the mold I used. If it's in here. Yeah, it still is. See, here's the mold that I used. It's quite thick. It's about 1 inch thick. But I only poured that much, just a little bit. So about 1/4 of it. Yeah, it's only about 1/4. However you want to say it. But that's really neat. But I do plan on going back in here in these relief places and adding some more color to him. Changing him up a little bit. And I want to show you this little succulent that I done. He's already painted. I painted him with some alcohol inks. It looked like this when it came out of the mold, just with these light blue tips. And then he was too blue for me, so I used alcohol ink because I went in with, let me get the colors here. It's funny because this one here was lemon yellow. But I left this because I wanted to show you what it looked like. It looks brown. Supposed to be lemon yellow. To me, it looks brown. On the camera, it looks a little bit more yellow than what I'm seeing. But I used that and went all around just like in the deep recesses of the tips. And then once that was done, and by the time I was done doing that, all the other parts were dry. So I took some of this. This is the high transparent colorant from Temu. This is grass green. I just squirted a little bit on my mat, sprayed it with some alcohol with a paintbrush, and just put it on the very tip of each one of these and just let it drain down. And that was the color I got. And it blended really well. Really well. You can see it there in the light a little better. But I want to show you this. I know you see it over here to the side. I've done this little jar. I've got this mold here. I've got another color in it. We'll be demolding that one in just a second. But look at this gorgeous color. And this was the same colorant. I did these at the same time. And that's what I got. And I absolutely love it. And I love the feel of this. I don't know. I can't get nothing. Let's try this. No, that don't do it either. It's hard stuff. And it don't scratch. It's just smooth. Smooth as butter. Smooth. Even the inside is just so smooth. I just love this Mix2Mold from Berea Reese. Love it. And here's the little cork on that. But what I'm thinking for this is the little cork on it. And using that for a little topper. I think it looks really Southwest to me. But I got some brown jute rope that I was going to tie around here and tie 2 little wooden beads on and let it dangle down. We'll get to that later. I thought that would be just a cute idea. But I'm actually going to sit down and let's see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and demold this succulent. Wow. And this was done with purple food coloring. Let me get it. It was with this one. No, that's the teal. This one. Man, that's really, really dark. And it did have a little bit of this yellow in it. And it kind of made it brown in the middle. I don't know what the camera's picking up. I gotta stand back up and see. I can't really tell on here, but it's really pretty. It's different. But I think I might be able to take some green and just go on the outsides. I don't know. That's going to be neat. Maybe have one of these little ones here. Oh, gosh. How cute. Teeny weeny. Well, it's good and solid. It's not breaking. And I'm pulling pretty hard. Let's see what it looked like. On the purple succulent with a yellow blossom. How cute. See, this was just, I tried to marble this. Well, no, just turned out a lot of yellow. But one thing I have noticed with all this, and I'm just wondering if this yellow is going to do the same thing, because it was really light when I first even took it out of the mold, and it's gotten darker the longer it has set. Now this has been setting since last night, so I don't think it's going to get any darker than what it is right now. But I am curious to see about these the yellow, and this purple, if it gets any darker than that. Oh, and I had a little bit left over, and I done this little yellow butterfly pendant. And while it was in the mold, I just played with some alcohol inks, just dropping it on there. I know you can see a little bit of a shimmer in there from silver I had in it. But I'm going to take some UV resin and put on top of this and see what it looks like later. And I want to show you these. I done these beads last night too. Look. Excuse me. These were the molds from Temu. And I'm pretty sure this is about a 10 millimeter bead. But yes, you can make ceramic beads, in which these, I did pour just a little bit too much, but I know that I can just sand that right off because there's not that much there by the time you do get to the hole. But yeah, these ceramic beads, and they got a little bit of a weight, but oh, I just love it. You can hear how heavy they are. I don't know. Oh, yes, and this I dropped alcohol inks down in the mold before, and I used metallic silver. Oh, yeah, it came out. And it did come out on it. Oh, wow. Can you see that metallic on there? And yes, touching it, it is coming right off onto my fingers. I would say something like this, if you wanted that, as soon as it come out, you would have to go ahead and put some kind of seal on it. Seal that in there to keep it from going anywhere else. Or just coming off, I mean. But the only thing about that, it's going to be hard to add other color in here without taking over the silver. But I love how it got just on the very tip there. Can you see that? It's really cute. Yeah, and I've got that all over me now. Get a baby wipe my hands. Okay, let's try this one. Ooh. Ooh, it marbled. The only one I've got to marble. Look how pretty. No air bubbles. Ooh, wow. And this was the first one I poured. All of these should have really been marbled. But they didn't. They just turned out like that. Yeah, that one's not marbled in the least. Or that one. And this was supposed to be marbled a little. Like I said, though, it had that some yellow in there. But some of it looks pink in some places. Must be where it mixed. Okay, we'll get these open. Out. I find it's easier just to push on the backs of these and they come out so much better. Oh wow, look how vibrant. That is some bright yellow. Look at that yellow next to this aqua teal color. Look how pretty that is. I'll show you next to this purple. Oops. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't believe that. Look how bright. See the underside? See how it's brighter than that side? Let me get these molds over here. Okay. Now this one, I dropped silver alcohol ink, metallic. And orange. I used the orange food coloring pigment. Oh, wow. Look at that. But yes, some comes off, but a lot is staying on there. Wow. Wow. Oops. I think I'm going to have to make some, though, without the metallic. But that metallic, that is pretty. Oh, these would be so pretty for fall. That little bit of orange brownie color, earthy color in there. Those are gorgeous. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay. So yeah, with Brie Reese, you can make ceramic beads for jewelry, keychains, curtain tiebacks, and oh wow, there's just so many things. Okay, now let's get these out. This one here is the mushroom that I was telling y'all about the other day that I got so excited and forgot about pouring it. But I did. But now here, let's get it out. I've never done this in resin. I've got an idea for this, though, for the resin. I'll try to get this out of here. Wow. I noticed these molds don't suction to this as bad. It is easier to demold than the resin. Oh, wow. How cute. Got a little bit of a pink in there. Just real light. Ooh, but this one's going to be fun to paint around. But see how the bottom looks like I was so hoping the whole thing was going to be like this to look like stone. I mean, it still looks like stone, don't get me wrong. But oh, wow. There is some like, well, no, it's smooth. But even though it looks like there's lines there, there's not. Yeah, it's smooth. Well, no, that right there isn't. I'm going to have to sand this edge off. This edge is a little sharp. Once it fully firms up, it'll be really sharp. Okay, there's this one. This one was the first one. I poured this before that one. So it's probably going to look a little different. The one thing that's the beauty about this stuff is one thing, I love ceramics. And I just can't believe now that I have a way to make my own ceramic products to create myself. From making it, painting it, and finishing it. It's awesome. It's just a true blessing. Wow. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Now that does have the little dots. Oh, I hope this darkens up a little bit. Because I really don't want to change a lot about it. Oh, wow. It's nice and smooth everywhere. Oh, look at the inside. Can you see that? It's gorgeous. I know it's not the true color. I don't think it's going to show on screen. It's so pretty. It's about as dark as this, the little specks, but they're everywhere. And it looks like stone. It's gorgeous. I see this stuff lasting for such a long, long time. I can't get over how it feels and how sturdy this stuff is. Okay, let's put a little cork on it and see what it looks like. Oh my goodness, my word. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Oh wow, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. Yeah, and if you haven't got a chance to get your Mix2Mold, here it is. This is what it looks like from Breweries. I got the 5-pound. I got 2 of the 5-pound tubs. I got them last week. They was 50% off. Easiest stuff to work with ever. If you've never ever done any kind of pouring, any kind of mold working, try this. You'll definitely be hooked. And I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that I have. I was really shocked to wake up this morning and checked, and I had gotten 3 new subscribers just in the last 2 days. And I really appreciate y'all very much. And I'm really excited. And I'm really thankful. Just know that. Thank you all. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment below. And if you want to see a certain color in anything that I've done or anything else I may do, leave me a comment at the bottom. Tell me what color you want to see. Okay? Thank you all. Have a blessed day.